Hello, everybody. I'm Jose Pichardo, and joining us for the Devil of the Week is Annie George. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm great. Thank you for being here.
Thanks for having me.
All right. So I'm just going to ask you a few questions so that the audience knows who you are, they get to know who the team is, and show some support.
Okay.
All right. So let's start off with what year are you?
I'm a junior.
Junior. And your major?
Business administration.
Okay. What sport do you play?
Soccer.
Soccer.
Yeah.
Okay. So do you have any past history in soccer, or?
I mean, I think I started maybe when I was 5 or whenever you can join a team. So, yeah, long history.
So you started kicking before you started?
Pretty much, yeah.
All right, cool. So do you already have, a career in business administration? You already know what you want?
I don't want anything to do with business administration or kind of business in general. I really want to hopefully become a full-time coach.
Full-time coach?
Yeah.
So you have history in coaching?
I do. I started off my sophomore year. I started working with Paul Blodgett's goalkeeper training school. And then from there I picked up, I work with FC Copa Academy currently. I'm assistant on 2 teams and I work closely with the goalkeepers there. And then I'm also on the New Jersey Girls Olympic Development Program and just work with the goalkeepers there as well.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a mouthful. That's a lot.
Sorry, that was a lot.
Wow, that's really good. So you're very involved. You have a lot of love for the sport. It's obvious.
Yeah.
Okay. So do you have any inspirations at all for yourself?
I think my biggest inspiration is just all the people I met and the people who have guided me throughout soccer, throughout, my dreams of becoming a coach. So I think pretty much the people who I met through soccer are my inspirations.
Okay, wow. Do you have any aspirations?
Aspirations of just becoming a successful coach.
Okay,
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
Do you want to start off with Little League?
I would love to start off at the college level. I mean, if I can't do that, I'll go to high school, club, and everything. So, yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Do you have any challenges that you might be facing, as for yourself or maybe for the team?
I think the biggest challenge for me is definitely confidence. Coming in here as a freshman, you could tell that my confidence was very low. My teammates noticed it, my coaches noticed it. But over time, they've kind of filled me with confidence and constant positive reinforcement. And my confidence is hopefully becoming a strength. And yeah.
Oh, so you're turning your weakness into a strength.
Yes, yeah.
Nice. Look at that. Not many people can do that.
Yeah, it's hard.
Power to you.
Thanks.
But you said you're a junior now, right?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
so how do you feel looking at the freshmen that are coming in now? Do you feel like it's your responsibility to kind of show them the ropes and kind of pick up the slack? I mean, some seniors might be leaving, so now it's kind of your turn to really shine and do something.
Yeah, absolutely. I think I remember coming in here freshman year, and I couldn't even tell who was a junior, who was a senior, who was a sophomore. I just couldn't tell. And I think, especially for the junior class and next season seniors, I think we have to take a lot of responsibility in kind of helping out the freshman class and helping out everybody to really guide them to a successful season.
Nice.
Yeah.
So are you're a goalkeeper?
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. That has to be a lot of pressure.
It is.
Okay,
Yeah.
so can you recall a moment where you felt a lot of pressure and you kind of really had to overcome? And
I think this season was it was our first conference game. We were at Wilkes University, and we were up 1-0. It was at halftime. They scored in the second half, and we ended up going into double overtime. It was tied 1-1. And a Wilkes forward just sends a through ball, split our defense, and is coming down the left side. And it's pretty much a breakaway situation. She has, the whole net in front of her. She takes the shot, and it was pure reaction there. Saved the shot. I feel like I saved the game. We ended up winning off of a corner kick, so it was great.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That feeling must have been incredible.
I couldn't sleep that night. So.
I imagine. I don't even know how to describe that
Yeah,
feeling.
it's the great. I get goosebumps right now, just thinking about
You're
it.
giving me goosebumps.
Yeah.
So could you describe your team relationships? So maybe any routines that you do for yourself or with the team together before a game? Something like that?
Well, a routine for myself, before games, I like to read through quotes. I'm huge on those. I actually have a whole list through my phone, pictures of quotes on my phone that I'll actually read through on the bus. in the locker room before a game, and then pretty much I always put on my left glove, always put on my right, and then I'm ready to go. So that's kind of an individual one for me.
Individual. And what about for the team? Like, do you feel do you do any activities to really build the chemistry, or do you feel like the chemistry is already as good as?
I feel like our chemistry is built through practices and games more than anything. I mean, we do team bonding. Like, we'll go to Jungle Juice in Madison. We'll get together on the weekends, watch a soccer game. But I think the culture is really built from the practices. And this past spring, I think the culture has been built a lot. And it's just, having good teammates on the field and then friends off the field. So, yeah.
Nice. If you could pick any other position on the field, what position would you pick?
I would just stay in goal.
Stay in goal?
Yeah.
Wow. Really love that goal. Okay. So what is your definition of a student athlete?
A student athlete, I think, is somebody who can really balance their sport and also academics. And I think at the Division III level, you get athletes that are just purely in love with the sport that they play, and maybe they couldn't go to a Division I, maybe they couldn't go to professional, semi-professional, but they have such a passion and love for the sport that they're able to play here and they're able to give everything they have here, but also while focusing on their academics. And there's athletes here that want to become, have a career in biology and business, but also get to play the sport they love.
Do you feel like it's difficult to kind of maintain that balance? I mean, I know that if you have a lot of love for one thing, maybe you want to devote more time to that, but you also have the studies. Do you feel like it's a difficult thing to balance?
I actually do better grade-wise during the fall season, so during soccer, than outside of season. So.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
What would you say is your highest achievement in soccer?
I feel like just being able to play at the college level overall. And starting as a freshman, I mean, I was, again, like this not confident freshman going in goal, but I think that's my highest achievement, is just being able to be here and play soccer and, play something that I love. So, yeah.
Okay, so now we're just going to ask you a few quick one-word answers, probably.
Okay.
What's your favorite movie?
Bridesmaids.
Favorite music?
Country.
Favorite food?
Peanut butter.
Okay. Diet of a goalkeeper.
Yep.
If you could pick any destination in the world to be at, where would you be? You could just say it right now, you're there.
Grand Canyon.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I was expecting like France or Italy or something.
No, Grand Canyon.
Grand
Yeah.
Canyon. Nice. Do you have any other hobbies, or is just your world revolve around the soccer ball?
Pretty much, but I love lifting. I love running. Pretty much, if you're looking for me, come up to the rec. If I'm not here, go out to the turf, and I'll probably be there. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So.
Do you have any message that you would like to send out to your team, or maybe some supporters that you have? Or?
Yeah. A message to my team would definitely be, thank you for all the support, and thank you for being my family on campus.
Nice.
So, yeah.
All right. Thank you very much for being here.
Thanks for having me.
All right. That was our Devil of the Week, Annie George, and I'm Jose Pichardo. For more information, you can go to FDU-Devils.com.